up guys? Tiana Burse, another day, another video. I'm pumped to be bringing you this today. I'm gonna teach you how to own your own backyard as an entrepreneur, get featured in publications, and how to do that effectively. Now I'm gonna give you some information that's gonna change your entire perspective on what that looks like over the next couple of minutes. Because here's the good news, is that before I actually got online, before I built up over 20,000 followers on Instagram, before I built up max on friends list on my Facebook, before I built up almost 30,000 views on some of my videos, I first started without anything on social media. I had no online experience, but what I did have was the burning desire to take advantage of what was in front of me at that time, which was a home-based business. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Because it has everything to do with being in stuff like this. Everything to do with it. That's me, by the way. Being in stuff like that. Now, what was the secret to my success? Very honestly, I hustled my ass off. Now this, again, guys, this is before social media exists. My only Facebook page I have, my personal Facebook page, my mom created for me. So you can see how, lack of a better word, unintelligent I was when it came to social media. So how did I get into publications before social media existed, before I even did a YouTube video? Guys, it's super simple. I had the will to do it. I was in a home-based business. I hustled my ass off. I made a name for myself in my own backyard. I was somewhere where they were recording something and I said something of value. I spoke up and I said, listen, in this day and age, we need people with heart, grit, people who want to go places, motivated people. We need people to change the world. You can change it by one person at a time. And I uplifted the entire room, the entire audience I uplifted, which it was random. And in that room, really important, in that room, somebody was there that was a writer for a newspaper. That same week, I was interviewed and featured in the newspaper, and then I put on my own seminar, and then I was featured again. And as I built the credibility for myself, as I built up the income for myself, I took time to study online. And I got online finally. I got online after about 3 years of not being online. And what happened was astounding. Here's what happened. When you know your stuff, when you know you bring value, because see, the most precious commodity you can ever own is what's up here. If you have the knowledge in any area of any niche, you can make as much money as you want. Actually, there's a book you guys should probably get if you are interested. It's called The Consulting Bible, and it talks about discretionary wealth. And what does that look like? Discretionary wealth is taking 2 vacations a year, 6 months each. 6 months in length. 2 a year, 6 months in length. Now, if you are not good at math, that's taking a whole year off and money not being an issue. That's discretionary wealth. How do you get discretionary wealth? You get the knowledge. You make a name for yourself in your own backyard. You be seen. You go places where there are people. You can't get around that, right? You can't. And in there, or better yet, let's go back, let's focus now online. Let's focus right now online instead of being a networking queen, because I don't really do that anymore. Let's focus online. Let's just say that you do YouTube videos, and you do YouTube videos teaching valued content in your area of expertise. And if you have 10 views, 15 views, 40 views, but what if one of those views is a TV executive? Or what if one of those views is someone who has the ability to put you in a publication? You see, we want to get a broader scale of our mentality of ourselves, because see, the greatest artist in the world was once a beginner, and so you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. So therefore, with everything that you have access to right now at your fingertips with the World Wide Web, you can easily own your own backyard. But here's how I got to be one of the top weekly columnists in my own backyard, and now globally with thousands and thousands and thousands of readers per week. How did I do that? I first started out by just knowing where I was going. That's number one. I came online, I brought value, developed over 20,000 followers on Instagram, maxed out my friends list, have thousands of likes on Facebook. See guys, in this day and age, what big companies and what papers and publications and everything that you can think of, big brands and big companies that are in the media world, they're looking for people who know who they are, know exactly where they're going, deliver great content, and have a following. See, with followers comes power. Know that. When you can build a following, and it won't happen overnight, but it'll happen. When you can build a following with your consistency, people look for consistency, then the media will come to you. You can own your own backyards. You'll be featured in newspapers, publications, listen, an unlimited source of abundance for you. But it starts with you knowing exactly who you are, knowing exactly where you're going, getting yourself out there, putting your content out for the marketplace to receive, even if it's 1 like on Facebook or 5 likes or 150 likes, it doesn't matter. What if one of those likes is a TV executive? Or if one of those likes is someone who can bring you on television and locally? So you never know who's watching you. So just stay consistent, stay the course, put your content out there, have a YouTube channel, get the Instagram, get on Vine, get on Snapchat, get on Periscope, get on Facebook, maximize everything you can, focus your energy on a few different social media platforms, start branding your content and yourself, and the rest will follow. Guys, that's the message for today. If you want to know how I've been able to do everything that I've done, I've stayed consistent on my course. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm obsessed with the end result. I'm gonna go over that tomorrow. How to stick with the end result when you can't even see it as an entrepreneur, because success is like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. I know this was kind of, my video was like that today, right? It was like everywhere, but the message was real. I appreciate you guys. Tiana Burse, somewhere near this video, there's a subscription button. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel now. I'm pumped. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Another day, another video. Be bold, be great.